Hi, architects. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is the part 2 of manipulation in African marriages. And this topic is about gaslighting disguised as advice. If you're new here, kindly run to my channel to watch the part 1. Hit the subscribe button, like and share our channel. Gaslighting doesn't always come as insults or shouting. In many African marriages, it comes dressed as advice, wisdom, and culture. They say things like, "You're too sensitive. That's how marriage is. You must endure." In this video, we expose the dark psychology of gaslighting disguised as advice, how spouses, elders, family members, and even religious voices slowly make you doubt your reality, silence your pain, and submit to control. This is not guidance. This is manipulation. If you've ever felt confused, guilty, or ashamed for expressing your pain in marriage, this video is for you. Watch till the end, because once you see this pattern, you will never unhear it again. Some of the most dangerous lies in marriage are not spoken with anger. They are spoken calmly, gently, as advice. You're too sensitive. That's how marriage works. You must learn to endure. And slowly, you stop trusting yourself. This is why gaslighting hides so well in African culture. African societies respect elders, authority, tradition. Advice is rarely questioned. So when pain is dismissed, it's not seen as cruelty. It's seen as wisdom. You're still young. You don't understand marriage yet. Endurance builds character. This cultural structure creates a perfect environment for gaslighting, because when advice is unquestionable, reality becomes negotiable. What gaslighting really is. Gaslighting is psychological manipulation that makes someone doubt their memory, question their emotions, distrust their judgment. The goal is simple. If you don't trust yourself, you will trust the manipulator. When gaslighting is disguised as advice, it becomes almost impossible to detect. Because who argues with wisdom? Gaslighting versus real advice. Real advice acknowledges your pain, encourages clarity, respects your reality. Gaslighting advice minimizes your feelings, reframes harm as normal, makes you feel weak for reacting. Example: real advice, "This sounds painful. Let's understand what's happening." Gaslighting advice: "You're overthinking. Marriage is not easy." One heals, the other silences. Common gaslighting phrases in African marriages. Let's expose them. You're too emotional. So you want to break your home? Our mothers endured worse. A good wife doesn't talk like this. A real man doesn't complain. These statements do one thing. They invalidate your experience while making you feel morally wrong for speaking. That's gaslighting. How advice becomes a weapon. Here's the psychological process. You express pain. Your pain is reframed as weakness. Your reaction is labeled the problem. You apologize for feeling hurt. Over time, you stop complaining. You stop questioning. You stop noticing harm. You learn to suffer quietly and call it growth. Gaslighting by spouses versus gaslighting by community. Sometimes it's your partner. Sometimes it's parents, in-laws, religious leaders, friends. The message is the same. Protect the marriage, not your sanity. Community gaslighting is powerful because it isolates you. If everyone agrees you're the problem, You stop fighting back. Why this form of gaslighting is deadlier? Because it doesn't look abusive. There are no bruises, no shouting, no insults, just confusion, self-doubt, and silence. The victim becomes their own jailer. They gaslight themselves. Signs you're being gaslit through advice. Ask yourself, do I feel guilty for expressing pain? Do I feel confused after advice? Do I apologize even when hurt? Do I feel ashamed for wanting respect? If advice makes you smaller, quieter, and unsure, it's not advice. Breaking free from gaslighting. Here's the shift. Stop asking, am I wrong for feeling this? Start asking, why does my pain need to disappear for peace to exist? Name patterns, not opinions. Document conversations. Trust consistency over words. You don't need permission to feel. I will leave you with this. Some people don't control with fists. They control with wisdom-sounding words. If advice leaves you doubting your reality, it's not guidance, it's gaslighting. This is part 2 of the 7-part series. Next episode, guilt and sacrifice manipulation in marriage. Because control doesn't shout, it advises. Don't forget to stay observant, stay deliberate. See you in the next Breakdown by E.